happening? What's happening? This is Apex 3900. You are now tuned into the Apex 3900 program broadcasting live from the Blue Room. You understand me? And tonight, what I want to talk about, you see it in the title, YouTube Street Politics, What Not to Do. Hey, go ahead and smash that like button on your way in. If you can be so kind, you ain't necessarily gotta type in Chizat, you feel me? Hold on, I got this. You know what? She can wait. Um, yeah, I was on Auntie's stream. Now, before I get into that, we refer to this space as the YouTube streets. Everybody want to say, what's going on in the YouTube streets. Word on these YouTube streets is, you know, man, I'm about to get out here in these YouTube streets and get my campaign together. You know, and shout out to Sir Ism, man. I forgot to mention him, man, because he didn't lace me with some of that ism, man. You know what I'm saying? Over the years since he been here in the space, you know, I think it'll serve him well to rethink his strategy in a lot of cases and kind of tweak the formula a little bit, and try to see what best suits his particular style. You understand? But as far as like just raw talent, like he came in like a motherfucking comet. You know what I'm saying? Like on the third shift and shit, he came in, he had motherfuckers captivated, you know. But anyway, that's just a quick side note. So, I always gotta pay my respects to him, you know what I'm saying? So it's not solely him, don't get it twisted. So when you hear me getting into my Mac mode and I'm talking that job and shit, it's not all him. You know what I'm saying? I don't Like I said, I got a cousin that's a pimp. You feel me? He more of a gorilla pimp. He's not smooth like that, but I've watched movies like American Pimp and a couple of exploitation films from the '70s and shit. You know how that shit go. Dolomite. You feel me? But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying, right? YouTube Street Politics, right? So I'm over there on NT's panel, right? And we're talking about the purge, right? At first I came in talking game about business, let's talk turkey, you feel me? And what happened was this particular gentleman who I got into it with, but really it was a minor dust up, man. This shit was lightweight, man, compared to the battles here on YouTube that I've been in. Hey, what's happening? Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you a female or because I clicked on that link that you put in the chat over there at AT's, right? And it was a dudes panel. I believe it was like Kimbo or something. So I'm just asking, but you got the lip kisses and shit. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. So if you can just clarify that, that'd be great. But anyway, this particular gentleman, whose name will not be mentioned over here until I review some of his shit. And oh yeah, nigga, oh yeah, my 10-ton analysis will fall on your weak ass flimsy content like a fucking millstone. So yeah, you got my attention, fella. You have got I'm tagging you and everything. But anyway, this sucker laid ass motherfucker hopping in the chat, talking throwing stones at the throne, nigga. You can't throw stones at the throne. You can't do that. But anyway, so what I did was I did a quick search here on YouTube and I said, oh, this nigga's a content creator. Okay. So then I type in the other dude that I got into it with on that particular live stream. And what do you know? This nigga's a content creator too, a struggle streamer, G. Got 5, 6 hour live streams up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've only been streaming for not even a month. And that's on this channel, which is my new channel, which is now my current primary channel. You go over to my old shit, the Vault Apex 30 hashtag Apex 3900. I got nothing but pre-records. I came in the game just doing solely pre-records. When I hopped on the stream, it was somebody else's stream. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That was my content strategy. Now I chose to rebrand myself and take a different approach to content strategy, you know, and I think it's gonna bode well for me. I like this strategy better because I'm more succinct and more concise with my points. So it's not gonna take me 5 hours to get something out that I could have gotten out in an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now these struggle streamers, they ain't got the mental capacity to captivate an audience for 5 hours, let alone 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bad strategy for them. They're gonna get on. It's gonna be a lot of dead air, a lot of bullshit that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Read a book, nigga. Go read a book. Go do something better with your time if you want to step your fucking game up with this shit talking. Go read a book, nigga. Go down to Barnes and Nobles, your local library, get a book and read it. That's a free game. Now I'm schooling you niggas while I'm spanking you at the same time. But anyway, these two gentlemen are content creators, struggle streamers, if you will. Oh, come on now. See, why you gotta go and do that, love, huh? Huh? Now, why you gotta go and do that? Now I gotta check my shit. Ain't no fucking way. I ain't got no sound. Ain't no way. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, see there? My shit good. It must be yours. Some on your end. You feel me? But yeah, what I've noticed as of late, because we have a slew of new niggas, wide, when Kevin Samuels dropped like a atomic bomb, all you seen was just a swarm, an influx. Like this shit was small potatoes. This was like a mom and pop's restaurant in the hood that was just bombing shit. It was everything was hitting. You know what I'm saying? Then when Kevin Samuels went mainstream, it's like it's like that mom and pop's restaurant going on Shark Tank and getting that $300,000 investment. Now they can franchise their shit and so it just went crazy. So what I've noticed from these new dudes is that as a content strategy, what they're doing is they're going after YouTubers who are a lot bigger than them. Well, not necessarily a lot bigger than them by numbers wise, but as far as clout is concerned, they're clout chasing. Now I know that term has been bandied about so much that it's kind of been watered down, but that's what they're doing. They're clout chasing. You know, it's like, come on, G. And what I said on Ant's panel, I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. That's never a good strategy. Never. Clout chasing is never. It's not. Hold on, I'm not gonna say it's never a good strategy. But when you talking about street politics, now these YouTube streets operate similar to the real streets. You know what I'm saying? For real. You got your plug bosses, your hitmans, your dirty motherfuckers, your pocketbook snatching ass niggas and shit, your DVD selling niggas, niggas who sell loose squares and shit. You got it all here, bro. But like I said on Ant's panel, G, in the streets, man, it'll be a BG who just jumped off the porch. He want to make a name for himself, so he run up on and run down on OG who got a lot more clout than him. And what invariably ends up happening is that BG gets stepped on. You know what I'm saying? See, when you watch the news and you hear about murders and all that other shit, and especially like young black men getting murdered and whatnot, 17, 18, 19 years old, you're like, oh, that's so tragic. They're just killing our young black men out here. If you only knew what type of terror that nigga was. And he set in motion a series of events that led to his own demise, you know, like i.e. stepping to the wrong motherfucker in the streets trying to gain some clout. You see, that's what he did. Now the news gonna put a nice little picture of him a few years younger while he's smiling and shit, make it all, maybe a school picture and shit, where he's smiling and shit. That nigga was a menace to society. And he ran into a bigger menace and got out menaced. Now let me tell you what's gonna happen. Pastor. I said I wasn't gonna say their names. Let me scratch, scratch, scratch. But let me tell you what's gonna happen, you two gentlemen. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna fake beef with me and end up on a meat rack in these YouTube streets. Let me tell you how, right? You're gonna beef with me. You're probably gonna put my name in your content. If you were smart, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that if you were smart, but you're gonna do it anyway because you're thirsty, cloud thirsty. My star, my star been solidified, but now my star is on the rise. You're gonna do that, and guess what? Guess what your fans are gonna do? Guess what your subs are gonna do? They're gonna come over here and say, "Oh, okay, he's talking about this guy named Apex. Let me go click on one of his shit and see what he's talking about." They're gonna come over here and they're gonna say, "Damn, this nigga way better than them." Now, like I said, man, this particular rapper got a line that says, "If your customers get a hold of this, your customers getting stolen." You know what I'm saying? You might not lose subs, but you're definitely gonna lose eyeballs. You're gonna lose clicks, and you're gonna lose engagement because they may still be subbed to you, but they're gonna be over here. Now, on my primary channel, you know how many motherfuckers I'm still subbed to. I've been subbed to these niggas for what, 4 or 5 years. I ain't clicked on a video since. I ain't clicked on shit since. Them niggas is way back there in my subscription list. I gotta I gotta think about them like, damn, whatever happened to such and such? I was subbed to him. And then go through my subs and scroll down and scroll down and scroll down and see him, click on them, and then tap back in with him. But shit, I done forgot about the nigga over the course of 6 months. So he lost at least one viewer on every video for 6 months. Because on your cell phone, right? When you're not engaged, you know how you at the top where you got all those content creators, right? The new ones, they're number one. And then you got your most popular YouTubers that you most frequently listen to that follows that. The least viewed content creator in your subscription list, them niggas is way back there. They get buried. They literally get buried. You understand me? You niggas is gonna get buried out here fucking with me. But I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I look forward to the nigga shit. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to hear Baller X take one of my sound clips. Yo, this shit gonna be epic, G. It's gonna be epic. Tune in this weekend. And tease. If you ain't up on Gizzle, nigga, that's ANTT. Spelled just like it sounds. Too easy, man. Too fucking easy. But yeah, this is gonna be a short stream, man. This is just a quick don'ts of what not to do. That's one. That's what you know what? We're gonna go to another don't. Niggas, don't get the doxing. Don't get the doxing. Don't get the hacking. Don't try to steal motherfuckers' identities. Don't post pics of motherfuckers' kids, family members. keep this shit on the talking points. You feel me? Now, if it come out, like a dude say, like what's that one dude Warren? He say he worked at the bologna meat factory. Now, if you say some shit like, "Man, I work at a bologna meat factory," and a nigga like books by Moses, books for Moses, use that shit and flame your ass with it. Oh yeah, that's fair game. But like I said, don't be looking up motherfuckers' personal shit. That's another dog. That's some shit that can spill over from these YouTube streets to the real streets. You understand? You don't want to do that, G. You don't want to do that. So yeah, man, for all you clout chasing ass, mark ass, buster ass, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. I will see you people at the purge. Peace.